Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's happening, my degens? Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, it's totally free to subscribe. Hit the like button for post notifications. Alrighty, let's get right on to it. First, I want to start off with see what's going on with Bitcoin. Bitcoin took a little dip overnight. It looks like Bitcoin is back down to 97. Um, Down now 6 7. Excuse me, it's down 6% for the 7 day, 1.87% for 24 hours. And Ethereum is down as well. Ethereum is actually down more. ETH is down almost 11% for the 7 day for the one week. And we got let me see here, ETH down 0.65 for the 24 hour, and it's actually up in the 1 hour. It just popped up a little bit, 2.2% in the 1 hour. All right, let's get right on to it. Okay, fear and greed index. It looked like it's at 3 right now. The fear and greed. Okay. What I wanted to talk about here is more things about Zen. In case of a lot of people in the community is when it comes to certain things, you just gotta educate them on. Even I didn't know this at first, but um, the way Zen everything is like built from like Zen X1. It's uh it's disinflationary, right? Right now, Zen is at and I'm going to explain why Zen we will possibly do a 500 to 1,000x, maybe even more over the between now and 2026. When I say a 500 to 1,000x, and this could be like I said about a year between now and 2026. And right now, okay, we're at what I know the tokenomics kind of scare people away sometimes. 173 trillion. Okay, look at what Doge did back during the cycle. Look at what Shib did, right? And not really fully comparing it to Shib and Doge. This is not a meme coin. This is a fair launch utility that's going to be connected to possibly one of the best blockchains that ever come out, X1. But anyway, Zen is right now is at 173 trillion, right? So it's disinflationary as of now because they can still mint Zen. But here's the thing, Zen follows Ethereum. It follows Ethereum to the T. It actually follows Ethereum more than it does follow Bitcoin. It follows Bitcoin a little bit, but it follows the ETH more because it was the way it was launched and everything. It is a free launch. Nobody controls it. It uses the original principles of Bitcoin. It's very similar to Bitcoin in the sense that you own your own keys. Nobody controls it. It's not based anywhere. It's 100% decentralized, and it was a fair launch, kind of like something like Caspa, but a little bit different. But here's what I'm trying to say. Okay, as the price of ETH goes up um, over time, the gas fees are going to get more expensive, right? Eventually, Ethereum is gonna wake back up from its sleep, right? Because when you think about it, we people can say what they want about ETH. Um, we're not going to have I don't see us having a successful altcoin cycle without ETH. You got to have ETH has to survive if you want to have a real all season. Because at the end of the day, about 80, I think about 80 out of all the altcoins that are out there, about 80% of most of the altcoins out of the what almost 10,000 coins that are out there are connected to ETH, especially the ERC20. Like, I can name some of the main ERC20s we've been covering for the last like 2 years now. Like I think XCN, um, Swift, Spell. Um, does that sound familiar with you guys? And there's a few others that was connected to that was originally part of the ERC20. So yeah, and the same with Zen. Zen is XCN is also a ERC20. So what I'm trying to say is over time, as ETH, as the price eventually goes up, I'm still predicting like a $10,000 to $12,000 Ethereum this cycle. Between the 10 to 12,000 ETH. So what's going to happen is, long story short, the price of Ethereum is going to go up. As the price of ETH goes up, the gas fees are going to get higher, right? The gas fees are going to be more expensive. So it's going to make it more harder. It's going to get harder and harder because it's going to be more expensive and more expensive the mint Zen, right? So slowly what's going to happen is that Zen is going to become from disinflationary to deflationary, where this supply is going to start to come down because less and less people is going to be minting Zen. as the gas fees for ETH go up, as the price. Think about it. Eventually, ETH is going to get back up to like what 5,000. We're going to see a $5,000 ETH, right? Eventually, maybe in the next couple of months or so. Who knows? Right? So think about it. We're at a $5,000 ETH. What do you guys think Zen is going to be once we're at a 5,000 ETH? We're not going to be where we're at now. We're not going to. We definitely won't be where we're at now at 6 zeros, 13, right? We definitely not going to be there. We're going to be. I think by then we see a $5,000 ETH. We'll probably lost a zero by then. We'll probably already lost. We'll be down to like 5 zeros, by then. But what I'm trying to main point I'm trying to make is that uh, when the price eventually for Ethereum starts to climb and skyrocket, go up, right? It's going to get harder for the people who mint Zen. It's going to get harder and harder to mint. So then what's going to happen is going to make it deflationary. This number is going to come down, and then that's going to drive the price of ETH up. And especially, and then I haven't even mentioned X1, especially when X1 comes out. So I think by the time it gets very difficult to mint Zen because of the ETH price going up and the gas fees, I think by then, like I said, X1 probably be out by then. I'm thinking X1 will probably come out. Who knows? By maybe by the first week of February, excuse me, the first week of March or the end of February. But nobody knows. Um, no, when X1 is going to get released. I guess Jack Levin is going to release it when he get ready. Or I think he's just waiting for the right time to release X1. Maybe he's want to wait for more minting to happen. Maybe that's maybe that's what's going on. He's probably just waiting for all the maximum amount of minting to get done before Ethereum goes up. Because once eventually Ethereum is going to wake up from its sleep, right, and go up in price. Like I said, it's going to go up. We're going to go back up to what 4,000. We're going to see a 4,000 ETH. Eventually, it's going to rise up to a four. We're going to see a $5,000 ETH. The gas fees are going to be kind of high, and hardly nobody's going to be minting Zen, right? And that's going to make it deflationary, going to cause Zen to skyrocket. Definitely. And this number, and we're definitely not going to be at 173 trillion Zen. We're going to be way down. You know what I mean? By then, we'll probably be like maybe, definitely not at that number. Maybe we'll be in the billions or maybe we'll be in the early trillions. Well, we're definitely not going to see this number. It's going to be way less. So yeah, that's what I wanted to bring up about Zen. And like I said, Zen is actually mathematically, when you think about it, it's mathematically designed to do I think about a 1000x or something like that over the next year, maybe a year and a half, who knows. That's how long I'm willing to hold this. And you look at our current market cap, we're at only at a 22 million market cap. Our community is constantly growing. I've noticed now on YouTube, I watch the channels, more crypto YouTubers are coming out of nowhere to talk about Zen, which is a good thing. I started covering Zen 2 months ago. So yeah, keep that on record, guys. I called this 2 months ago, and from my channel, I got a lot of people in the Zen. So yeah, man. Like I said, as time go on, watch more crypto YouTubers talk about Zen. And another thing you guys got to think about, uh, we haven't hit the big exchanges yet, like Coinbase, Binance. I think eventually we'll get a Binance listing. Maybe in the future, sometime in the future down the line, there'll be a Coinbase listing. But as of right now, Zen, um, on Solana, they're burning it, and it's still being minted as of now because Ethereum is sleep, so the gas fees is not as high. So because Ethereum hasn't decided to wake up from its sleep yet, so this is perfect time to be loading up on Zen or whoever's minting Zen. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. And like I said, as far as Binance and Coinbase, eventually it will get one of those listings in the future, and that's going to create an avenue for more new retail investors. So right now, when you think about Zen, we're still early. We're still in the accumulation phase. Definitely in the accumulation phase. Like right now, we dipped 8% for today. We're now down 13% for the month. We're down 5.3 for the week and 2.3 for the hour. When I see the red in Zen, I see nothing but opportunity. Back when we were at a couple of weeks back, we was at what we gained that zero back. We was at excuse me, we was at 709. You literally could have got like a billion Zen for like just over $100 at 709. So yeah, guys, I don't know. Maybe we'll go back to that price. But anyways, um, the cheaper you can buy Zen, the better. Because I'm telling you, once the Ethereum starts to rise, the price of Zen is going to go up once Ethereum starts to go up. Because this thing follows it. It's on Ethereum. It follows Ethereum. It's ERC20, right? So then, as like I said, as the price of ETH goes up, the gas fees are going to start going up. It's going to get harder and harder to mint Zen. So it's going to make it deflationary. it's going to go from disinflationary to deflationary, and then eventually the price of Zen is going to explode. People, if you didn't get in Zen early when it was super cheap, like now, especially Ethereum is kind of sleep right now. Um, hey, you guys had all the chances in the world. It ain't gonna be no excuses. Now's the time. Even me, I feel like I don't really even, have enough Zen. Like I said, I'm trying to get much as possible. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. But yeah, that was my take on Zen X1. About it. About how Ethereum, eventually is going to go up. Gas fees are going to go up, and then it's going to get harder to mint, and then it's going to make it, and then it's going to create over time. It's going to be a supply shock, and that's what's going to make Zen go parabolic. But anyways, guys, I don't want to keep repeating the same thing. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button for post notifications. I'm going to go live tonight because I got some work to do. I got more content coming on the Patreon. Thanks again to my new Patreon members. By the way, if you're new here, if you haven't signed up for Patreon yet, definitely get over here. I can be reached over here 24/7. I got more low cap gems I'm dropping over here. By the way, I'm going to be dropping that. I dropped this video on my channel already, but I'm going to drop it here on the Patreon for the uh, about Zen. About it's a video that I put out a while back. Well, it was a video that somebody else did, but it was a deep dive of Zen. But I'm going to post it on here because people want to know more about this fair launch gym. But anyways, definitely get over to Patreon. I got more content. You can reach, basically this is 24/7 over here. I got more people coming in, signing up for the Patreon. So eventually I'm going to set up the chat room where the community members can have the 24 hour chat set up. People like if you need help with anything, if you're confused about doing your swap, on the using a wallet, I'm always here. But yeah, because one of my members messes me all the time, and I respond right back to the best of my knowledge, whatever they need courses or need help with. So definitely get over to the Patreon, man. We're gonna be doing big things over here. Um, the link will be in the description for the Patreon, and I will see you guys tonight. I'm gonna go live later tonight because I went live last night for 2 hours. So sometimes I go live right around between 10 and 12 noon, but I didn't have time. I had some errands I had to go run, but I will be going live tonight. I'll say between I'll say between like 7 and 8 p.m. tonight. I'm gonna go live. But anyways, guys, thanks everybody for tuning in. There we have it for Zen. I hope this video was helpful to you guys, people who still not sure about Zen, or if you're scared of the tokenomics. Like I say, everything is mathematically in place, and for Zen, and it's also connected to time. Like as time go on, as time go, of course, we're getting deeper and deeper into 2025, right? Like I said, eventually ETH is gonna wake up, and the gas fees are gonna start going up again as the price goes up, and it's gonna get harder to mint. That's what's going to send Zen. That's what's going to send us eventually over the next year to year and a half to the moon, then Mars. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, post notifications. Take it easy.